He's safe. There was interference at third base. Interference with middle ground.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the two starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Miller has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Baseball. Chris Miller. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Miller has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Good job. Picks up the RBI.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Around first, heading for second now.
Well,
Runners going. Swinging a ground ball to short. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. The relay. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
And now a ball sliced the other way out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Chris Miller. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. A sizzler that time, but... And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Miller will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Chris Miller. And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
One of the strangest finishes you'll ever see. Results in the 5th no-hitter in Marlin history. How many pitchers have celebrated a no-hitter?
Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career.
So with the runner in scoring position at second base and 1 away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here. Payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Junior Lake is standing across as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The Buccos win it! Raise the Jolly Roger! They waved home Shearholtz.
There are few better places in America to spend an afternoon than this place right here. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Chris Miller.
Now.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now. Chris Miller. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ryan Roberts will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Still 2-2 to Alonso.
Do I throw it again? Do I throw the split?
High in the air.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today it's the third and final game in this 3-game interleague series. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Ruggiano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Chris Miller. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Well, yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up.
Now meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game. Chris Miller. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble. Chris Miller.
Where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Miller will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
And it's
springing to the top of the wall. He holds it in.
Are you kidding me?
You don't get much better than that.
Nighttime baseball now from America's Dairyland, the great state of Wisconsin, and Miller Park in Milwaukee. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah.
Chris Miller.
He's got a good live fastball.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Chris Miller. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Chris Miller.
Here we go, kid. Let her rip. Here we go.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. DiBiase is camped under this one, and he will make the catch. For the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
That's going to split the gap and go to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Carrera. He'll score. They're waving Michael Young home. The throw to the plate. The Phillies have won it. Kevin.
Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. And before we get much further, here's a look at our starting lineups tonight. Chris Miller. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A stab, and he's got it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? So some... Chris Miller. Slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pack.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Miller has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Chris Miller. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Braun is under it, and he makes the catch for... This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Miller ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. Chris Miller will stand in for the...
This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, EK, as you know, the more at-bats you get against the same guy, the more you start to figure out his stuff. Now, once you see him for the third or fourth at-bat, you become a better hitter because by then you pretty much know every pitch he's got. And I think this is a case where he kind of made an educated...
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Walk-off winner. We are not worthy. Unbelievable. How many times will he do it? 2-2 the count.
First opened in 2001. There's a look at Miller Park here in Milwaukee. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller.
The brakes when he did.
And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Miller.
Too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. On the move again from first. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out. Chris Miller. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Chavez will put... Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Miller is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Chris Miller. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
With a grand slam, and the Red Sox have the lead. 5-2 Boston. Victorino pumping his fist as he...
Venable on the move. Venable dives, and he makes the catch. A game-saving catch. And that'll end the inning. What a play by Will Venable to send this game to